Claire, have a seat. Have a seat, thank you.
Okay. Hand is all wet.
Oh, that's okay. Have a seat, please.
It's a little.
Okay, we only have 30 minutes. Not even, Stella. We only have 30 minutes before snack time. Ryan K, have a seat, please. I'm recording the classes these days for class management. That means to look back at behavior in the class that I can use with other teachers in my department to determine how better we can improve classroom behavior. So please, we have 30 minutes in the class before recess. I'm starting lesson 21. Ladies, Bona, Monica, and Tim, we're waiting for you to finish washing your hands. Was art fun?
Yeah.
How is your watercolor? How's your watercolor coming? You're finished your watercolor?
Yeah.
That was fast.
Some people are big.
And you're making?
Yeah.
Okay, I got one. Okay, mirrors should go away. Mirrors are for science. They're not for right now, so everyone should put their mirrors away. Bona, everyone should put their mirrors away. And now you should put away lesson 20 as well. I'm going to put... I'm sorry? Huh? Well, hold on now. All right. Ryan J. Yes, the camera's on. Okay. So have a look at the board today. So I'm going to need everyone's attention. Yul and Bona, please. Okay, this is why I don't I'm going to break it up this way. And what are my breakups going to look like? What are my partitions going to look like? So go ahead, you've got 2 minutes to discuss with your group all the different ways that you're going to break it up. And I'm going to work with this group. So let me get my timer. I'm running. All right, got my timer, and you've only got 2 minutes. They've started. Oh, you're so good. You started. Started. Wait, you're going without me. Started without me. What are you saying? Break it up. Go ahead, break it up. But it says all the possible ways. It has to be other possible ways. You're doing that one, you got 43. Who do you got? Okay. I know, but we only want a few. Alright. I want to break it up. I want to do 21 and 22. I want to do 21 and 22. I'm doing 21 and 22. Can you add that one as well? 21 and 22. I'm doing that way. See? It's with a remainder. Okay. Our time is up. Is that our minute? I think our minute is up. Yeah. Well, we have 25 seconds left. Our group is done. How are you doing? What'd you get? Okay, but did you get any others? You said how many? A few more. You got a few more. How many did you get? What'd you get? But that's you're fine. You got another way. As many. Are you talking? No conversation happening. How'd you do? Okay. So. Okay. Question. What were some of your possible breakups? Your breakup possibilities, your partition possibilities. Let's start with Daniel's group. What'd you get, Daniel? You said? 30 and 13. That seems to be a popular one I saw going around. Many people said 30 and 13. Alice, your group, what'd you get? Something different from 30 and 13. Really? Ooh, okay. But you're in a group, right? Okay, Joyce.
20 and 23.
20 and 23. Okay. Somebody else? 9 and 24. Our group, this is our group over here, Bona. 31 and 12. Sorry? Oh, right. Brian J. Story did not look at that. And Monica. 33 and 10. And I want to add one too. I got one as well. And I did, that's right. I did 21 and 22. Okay? And here it is. Now, the most important thing that we've got to consider, when we break up our number is what? I need you to put on your thinking caps here and just brainstorm away in your own head. What is the most important? Esther, Claire, Sion, Joyce, Janice. What's the most important thing to think about when you're breaking up this number? What do you have to really think about, Joyce?
First, just
okay.
divided same and
the number bond. Look, Sion, Joyce, if you're having a hard time breaking up your whole number, this is the way we can do it. Split it right in half. Or separate Ellie, separate all the tens from the ones. Or separate some of the tens from the ones. Just take some of them. Okay, these are the three ways you can look at, but there's a remainder. All right, but did you do like this basically? Look, these are good. So you did it. You did this one. You basically split it in half here, and here you separated some of the tens from some of the ones. So you're all thinking, well, good job, okay? But now we have to actually solve for this. This is my first example, so you have to let me do this. All right. The first thing I'm going to do to solve this is I'm going to do standard algorithm. It asks me, it says, use an area model. It says use an area model to solve this equation. All right? But I'm going to use everything I have. I'm going to use my area model, standard algorithm, and I'm going to use number bond because it helps me. Right? Sion, I'm going to use area model, number bond, standard algorithm, everything. So my first step, this is what I do. This is how I do it. I just want simple because math is hard for me. So step one, this is what I do. I'm solving it. Standard algorithm. You want to do it? No? 3 goes into 4 how many times, Jimmy? 1. 3 times 1 is how much?
3.
Bring it down.
13.
Subtract. 4 minus 3 is how much?
13.
4 minus 3 is how much? 4 minus 3.
1.
Thank you. Bring the 3 down. 3 goes into 13 how many times?
4.
Only 4 times. What's 4 times 3? 12.
12.
Uh-oh. What do we have?
1.
We've got a remainder of 1. All right. We've broken up some numbers over here, right? Now it's time to go back and look over here. I've got a remainder of 1. That means one of them has to come out, right? Can I find the area of a rectangle with a remainder in it? Jimmy? Ellie? Jason? Can I find the remainder? Can I find the area model with a remainder in it? I can, but am I gonna, is it gonna look like this? Or do I have to do something? What do I have to do with this? Cut it, right? Just cut it. Cut that. Take it out. So I'm going to take it out up here too. I can take it out. Look, Claire. Joyce, this is what I do. First I solve, and then there's a remainder of 1. So I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to take one of them out. One number from up here. I'm going to just remove it. And I like splitting it in half. I'm going to do my split in half. So actually, I'm not going to do 43 divided by 3. I know that there's a remainder of 1, right? So I'm just going to pretend. It's really 43, Sion. It's really 43 divided by 3. I know that. In my head, I know that. But I'm pretending that really it's 42. So anyway, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to take 1 out. And I'm going to put it in there. I'm just going to leave it there. So I'm just going to break my 43 up into 21 and 21. And I choose this because I know that divided by 3, 21 divided by 3 is how much? And 21 divided by 3 is how much? So I like this one. I like it because I know that 3 will go well into this. Well, let's try it with this one. Let's try it with this one. Let's do 40 and 2 with a remainder of 1. Does 3 go into 40 well? Claire, can I divide 40 into 3 well?
No.
40 divided by 3.
No.
Is that good? What can I know why?
No.
We don't want remainders, right? How about 2 divided by 3? We can't do that. Let's try this one, Claire. Let's go over here. Let's say 30 divided by, let's take 1 out here and have a remainder of 1. Claire, what's 30 divided by 3?
10.
What is 12 divided by 3? 12 divided by 3. is to look at the board and pay attention. Because my job is to get you to know what we're doing in the classroom. So if you really want me to call your name, don't look at the board. Do something else. But if you really don't want to be called on, best to look at the board and show me that you're paying attention. Okay? So this one's gone. This one works and this one works. Anyone get another one? That's it, right? So that's going to help you to break up the whole number easier. Hopefully this is going to help you break up the whole number more. Think about your divisor and then split it in half. Split the tens from the ones, or take some tens and leave some over here. Okay, so that's my example. The next one, it says we have to do an area model. Solve this using an area model. All right, let's do it. So we did standard algorithm. Sorry, I did standard algorithm, and I knew that there was a remainder, right? Okay, now I have to take this and put it in an area model. We know how to do that. We broke it up this way. Let's use the other way. Let's try 30 and 12 with the divisor here. And what happens to my remainder? I put a little box at the corner, and what does that box mean? And I put a 1 in there, right? Gotta put your 1 in there. So then, all right, and then I'm not finished yet because what they want to know is what is the length, because this is the width and this is the length, and they want to know what the length is of the whole box. They don't want the length of one rectangle. They don't want the length of the second rectangle. They want the length of the whole thing, right? So what is the length? What's the the unknown length, James? 14, what did you do? Just added them both together. That's all that you did. All right. So you can say that if it says solve for the unknown length, we have to write a statement and we have to say the unknown length is 14, and it's not 15, is it? We're not saying 14 plus that remainder, are we? Right? No one's going to add this remainder, are they? Okay, but we might have to say that, okay, the unknown length is 14. I don't know, with a remainder of 1. Okay, now we're going to look at problem number 1. And you're going to do it by yourself. All right? I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do it. Okay, 2 minutes is maybe not enough. Let's look at number 1. Page 302, number 1. It says, how many minutes do you think you need for this? No way! I think you need like 3. It says, solve 37 divided by 2 using an area model. Use long division. Long division is standard algorithm. And the distributive property to record your work. All right, I'm going to erase this. You got 3 minutes. This is problem set number 1, page 302. try a wet tissue for a moment. Here's what you got. You got this right. Now what? Right. Get your foot out. Get your foot out. So now we're going to do. Remember, we did your arms, right? Now break it up. Here's your number. You're going to break it up. And you've got to make it one. So take one out. So you're not doing 37. Now what you're doing. That's right. And what's your divisor? Okay, so think about that. You said split it in half first. 4, take away the 10s from the 1s. Right? Good job. What are you doing this way? Keep going. Okay. But you know that this, you got a remainder here, don't you? What's your remainder? Okay, and then it says using an area model. Got that? Now here's the thing. You can't put this in here. You can't have the box with the remainder. Right? So that means you've taken one out. So where'd you take it from? You took one out. From where? From here or here? You take it out. Okay, how do we do? Okay, I was just at this table and I did a great job. Okay? So, you want to come up to the board and show what you did? Alright, come on up. Okay, Claire's going to come up and show us what she did. Alright. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, see them come up. Alright. So she's going to show us what she did. It's not easy because you've got these remainders, right? We have some more time. I'll let you come up to the board and do mine. Huh? No, you have to pay attention. Alright, so remember, it's solve 37 divided by 2, and you have to use an area model. It says use the line division and the distributive property, so don't forget, do what it says. You can do extra, but you also have to do what it says. Let me have a look at how you did it. Okay, good job. Where's your distributive property? See, look, this is right? Oh, sorry. Got to do this. It's distributive property. I'm coming to see that you've done distributive property. And you haven't. So here it is. Yes. Get going. So I'm coming to look and see if you've done distributive property, and you haven't. No distributive property here, sir. Number 1. So distributive property looks like, right? Okay, please, please allow, okay, you're right, it is, but please allow her to do, keep going. Please allow her to do the way she's doing it. Where's your distributive property, sir? Show the distributive property. Oh. And where's that? So, and you have to show that, right? It asks you. It asks you. If you have to put it together, you have to show where you got this from. You didn't break it up at all. This is still 17. They want you to show that it is right. But this actually comes up to 35, not 37. So you've got 2. remainder of 1. She draws it on the board. She does. Ellie, you said you didn't understand. So have a look, please. Area model. She decides to break it up 30 and 6. I'm going to ask her, I'm asking her, Ryan K, have a listen. She's got 37 divided by 2. She does standard algorithm. Did you do that one? That's the first thing she does. And she finds a remainder of 1. Okay, got that one, right? Ellie? And then it says you have to show this, you have to solve it using an area model. So she draws her area model, but look, it's what Jimmy said. Jimmy says, well, but it's 37, not 36. So hold on now. Right, it's got remainder 1. So I'm going to ask her. Let's ask her. Sion, why did you decide to break it up 30 and 6? Why did you choose this partition? Shh. Because, and it should be a 2 here, by the way. I'll fix that for you, okay? So 2 fits into these numbers. If 2 divides into these numbers. Oh, what have I just done? Uh-oh. Is that right? Something's not right up here. Okay, hold on. Well, we can fix it. The divisor's 2. So it has to be a 2 here. The divisor is 2. We're still okay. Nothing, no big problems yet. How many times does 30 go into 2? Oh, sorry, how many times does 2 go into 30? 15. And how many times does 2 go into 6? Okay, right? We're all okay still, okay? All right, we're all okay still. So you chose 30 and 6 because 2 divides equally into those numbers without a remainder. And then what did you do over here? You put your remainder in. All right. She does do the distributive property, by the way, but she's used the wrong divisor. I see it. So let's do it again. Distributive property. Let's try the distributive property again using the correct remainder. All right. Sion didn't show you what she showed me on her